6.
Draymond Green, man. Extremely vocal, a constant force on the court. 2 words that mean the most to me about D Green. Energy and impact. Think about that. Energy is something that you can bring every single day. You can control that, whether you're missing jump shots, airballing things, whatever, but you're bringing energy that is a force behind Draymond Green. And the impact and a high basketball IQ is what he brings to the game. Think about he's like a free safety on defense for football terminology, and then he's a quarterback on offense with the way he can push the ball, putting you in positions to succeed. And he's had incredible mentors, David West, Andrew Bogut, Sean Livingston, Andre Iguodala. Draymond Green is number 6 on my list as one of the best leaders in the NBA. Next up.
Number 5.
Dollar Dame, man. I reward loyalty, Freddie.
Good for you.
The best ability is availability. Mm-hmm. And with the exception of last year where he missed 50 games due to the abdominal issue that he had, he's been one of the most durable players in the NBA. He is Dollar Dame. It's Dame time. He makes clutch shots. He's always there. And there's just a passion. There's a grit that comes along with him in Rip City. Where you say Rip City, you think Dollar Dame. Okay. There's no question about it. And I think that is a driving force. You know he's going to be there when it matters the most for his city, and he puts on his city all the time. That's number 5.
Number 4.
The wolf is always hunting, man. That's Jimmy Butler. Always hunting. Always low to the ground. Always eyes are glowing in the dark, looking for that meat. That is who Jimmy Butler is to me. Mm-hmm. Now, you can be critical of how he was in Minnesota. He was with a young team, left Philly to become a catalyst for Miami. He is every ounce of the grit, the grind, the physicality. He's extremely demonstrative, plays rough on both sides of the ball. Sure. And he fits into the culture of who Pat Riley is. Look what he did in the bubble. Look what he did this past year. I mean, we were questioning whether he could be a 1A for his team. Ain't no more questions for me. Jimmy Butler has answered the call to all that. Jimmy Butler's number 4 on my list.
Number 3.
It's going to blow people away. Okay. I know he's won 4 championships. But I'll go to LeBron James. I mean, individually, he's one of the greatest players the game of basketball has ever seen, okay? He's missed this dude never missed a playoff game in his first 18 seasons. Came back in that 3-1 deficit with Golden State. You saw him win a championship in the bubble. I know the last 2 years have been a little bit challenging, right? Missing the playoffs this past year, losing to Phoenix in the first round the year before, even though they were injury-based. And there have been some times where you question, even though he got Kevin Love a championship, that third guy, there have been times where you've seen him handle things a little bit challenging. Still one of the best leaders in all sports, right? But for me, as it relates to the game of basketball, could be controversial. He's number 3, but still top 3. That's incredible.
No doubt.
And you asked me 5 years ago, he would have been number 1, but right now he's number 3.
Okay, aging player. I
aging
get it.
Player, number 3.
Okay.
I have another aging player, number 2, though.
Ooh,
number 2.
Good tease.
I'm a point guard, man. I put respect on the name of a point god. That is CP3. He's won everywhere he's gone. Now, maybe not at the highest clip of what he did with LeBron James, but this man took a Clipper organization, right? Donald Sterling, let's talk through it all now, and got them to become like a perennial 50-win plus team. He made DeAndre Jordan
a lot of
first
money.
Team All-NBA. Yates, let me repeat myself. This man made DeAndre Jordan first team. Okay?
I forgot about
the
that.
dude, the hunger, the preparation, the IQ. I've seen it. The man just sits around and watches league pass all damn day. Look what he did in Houston with James Harden. Got them to the verge, right? Being up 3-1, doesn't have that injury. Maybe he wins a championship.
Maybe.
Look, the humble pill that he had to swallow to go to OKC. And by the way, it would have been easy for him, Freddie, like, oh, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, nah, get out of here. Took young dude under his wing, showed him the way. Look what he's done with Phoenix, DeAndre Ayton, Devin Booker. Look at the way they talk about him. I know they came up short due to a hand injury and other things happening this year for the Suns, but he just had them in a championship game 2 years ago. He's one of the best leaders in the game of basketball and all sports, period. That's number 2. Number 1?
Number 1.
Man, no teammate does it like Steph Curry. No teammate does it like him. The most likable, the most unselfish superstar in sports, man. Mm-hmm. You can challenge me on it.
Okay.
Oh, KD, KD, you want to come? You want to come play your KD? Look, this house is mine, KD. You can rent it though. I know what you bring to the table. I know you're one of the most prolific scorers the game of basketball has ever seen. Do your thing. Oh, 2 back-to-back finals MVPs? That don't bother me. I'm cool. I just got one this year. I got it. I shut everybody up. And I did it my way, like Frank Sinatra. Oh, Jordan Poole, you want to shine? Okay. Me coming off injury? Go ahead, Jordan. Be a starter. I'll come off the bench. I'm secure. I'm always smiling. I'm always backing my wife. I'm doing all this. Okay. That's the kind of energy it sets up. To me, man, and people aren't going to see him as a demonstrative leader, but the environment that is created by having Stephen Curry on the court all the time, how he pushes you to be your complete best self because he doesn't need the ball in his hands all the time, to me, I think he's the best leader in basketball.
No Joel Embiid of Philadelphia?
Not yet.
Why?
I saw the first sign of Joel make strides this year. Okay. I think he is trending in that direction. Okay. I think how I will see him handle next year, after this year, I think starts to put him in that conversation if he can continue to grow and build.
Okay. All right. That's a great list. By the Jays.
Anybody I'm missing? If there's somebody I'm missing, please throw it out there.
I mean, you mentioned Giannis. I mean, Giannis is a leader, but not to that level.
Not to that level. But Giannis is right there. Like, Giannis to me would be like 7.
Yeah. James Steele tried to put Luka Doncic to Dallas. Nah, not yet. Not yet. Not Jason Tatum. No. Marcus Smart's the leader of that team.
Tatum is definitely. I don't know if I would have Tatum over these 6 yet.
Yeah, there's a pretty significant one I think you're missing. Joel Embiid.
I just said it.
Thanks
for listening to the show.
I was in the other room.
Listening to the show?
Oh, you were in the other room?
I'll be over here if you guys need me.
Yeah. Right. See, he's eliminated from your executive assistant.
That's why I can't hire him as an EA.
You brought in the
guy
coffee.
Doesn't pay attention.
And then you had that not listening to the show bad.
But the coffee was on point, though.
But
Thank you.
It was. It's kind of leveled off now. It's like 50-50 when it comes to Pat Costello.
Yates, am I missing anybody?
Nah, I don't think so. I think you hit it pretty good with that Jones.
Okay.
All right. So you did your NBA version. I do my outside the NBA version.
I'm the smartest guy in the box, so I like that too.
Friends. Real rankings.
You are so impressive. You just threw to yourself.
Well, they told me to.
You threw the sound and then you came right back out to yourself.
I was just like Forrest Gump. You told me to, sir. They said throw your.
I'm over here like, does anybody need me to do anything? I'm here.
Just be you.
All right.
That
means shut up.
No, I didn't say all that.
Hold on.
I don't think you guys appreciate how much money we spent to get that rejoin made.
We appreciate it.
I'm playing it again because I don't think you guys.
Wait, Yates, before you do, Pat, I just want to say it's good to have you back involved in the show. I'm glad you decided to get mentally in tune with what we're doing. Good to have you back.
But I'm doing it again.
Okay.
I'm the smartest guy in the box, so I like that too.
Friends.
Real rankings.
I heard that. From that standpoint, I mean, I love your rankings when it comes to in the NBA. I'm going to do my 5 best players who weren't leaders. I'll do like a little number 6 bubbling under. Russell Wilson when the Seattle Seahawks won because everybody else was leader on that football team. I'm not going to punish him from youth, but when they won the championship, he may have been the best player, but was not a leader on that team. So I'll start with this at number 5.
Number 5.
Tom Brady with the Patriots because Bill Belichick was the leader.
Number 5?
At number 5.
Number 5.
That's right, number 5. Bill Belichick was the leader. It took Tom Brady getting away from that organization for people to say, man, he could actually win this and be a leader without Bill Belichick. He had such a specter, meaning Bill Belichick, over that organization that it overrode everybody. It overrode players. It overrode everybody on and off the football field. That's why I have Tom Brady at number 5 best players who weren't leaders on their team.
Number 4.
Number 4, I got Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, the Los Angeles Lakers, because the minute that Magic Johnson showed up, even though Kareem was the cap, that became Magic Johnson's team. And yeah, Kareem was great. There's no doubt about that. And he had kind of an underrated, low level kind of being that kind of demeanor. But that became Magic Johnson's team immediately, especially when Kareem was out, rookie season. Game 6, he stepped in, 42 points, 15 rebounds, 7 assists, a performance that will live in the annals of NBA history. I got Magic Johnson, number 4.
Number 3.
Eli Manning of the New York Giants. Eli Manning, funny dude. Who knew that Eli Manning was that funny to the Manning cast? And then all of a sudden, he's that kind of guy that people for the New York Giants organization knew all those years. But when they won those 2 Super Bowl championships, other guys were the leaders on that football team. And normally that very rarely happens with a quarterback, but there are outliers in this situation. When they won their first championship, it was Michael Strahan, it was Justin Tuck. Those guys were the leaders. When they won the second Super Bowl championship, it was other guys taking